Hello friends, this is Dharmit Patel. Today we are gonna talk about Apple Watch 4 44mm with cellular plus GPS. And as you can also see, we also have an older version of Apple Watch box, which is 38mm Apple first generation, or actually original generation Apple Watch, which I am right now wearing here. This is almost 4 years old, so time to upgrade. One with the cellular. So today we are gonna talk about unboxing the Apple Watch, review, setup, as well as activating the Apple Watch on my sprint plan, as well as see how that goes. So let's get started without waiting any further. As you can see, when you compare the boxes, it's little bit smaller than the original version. So they cut down by, let's say, 3/4 of an inch, and otherwise the length is same and the height is also pretty much the same. If you see the layout of the box, it is little bit different. Other than that, it's pretty much similar. This is little bit shady because this box has been out there for 4 years. However, this is pack, and as you can see right here, Apple Watch 44mm Black Sport GPS plus cellular. So let's get started in unboxing this Apple Watch. I'm really excited to start wearing this. So actually, so you do that, and there you go. That's how it comes out. So you have the band, which is the black, and it pretty much tells that it's a sport band and 44mm. So I'll put this on the side. We have the box, which is pretty small. So here you have the watch logo, and here on the back end side you have your IMEI and other details. So I'll put this on the side and try to open this. So here, as you can see, there is an Apple Watch, and here you can see, I believe it's the documentation, so you can view all the things. So I'll put this on the side. Here's the cable, charging cable, and the Apple charger. So don't know what okay, there you go. It's little bit, I don't know. So I have to remove the watch from this, and I think okay, I have to slide it out, as you can see here. So I have to slide this out, and that's your Apple Watch 4 with the newer version of the heart sensor. And as you can see, this is a Series 4 44mm aluminum and ceramic case, INX glass, GPS, LTE, and water resistance up to 50 meters. So that's awesome. So we're gonna put this here, and I'm gonna remove my watch, and we are pretty much gonna compare the difference of this watch versus this watch. So the first difference, as you can see, this is a 44mm, this is a 38mm, so it's 6mm smaller. On the back hand side there are 4 sensors, while there is only 1 over here. This has the newer button, I think they call it bell, maybe not, I don't remember. And then they have the microphone, which they do not over here. They have the same button, On the other end there are two speakers out here. However, there are also two here if you can see, but they are just smaller than this one compared to, if you can see both now. So that's about the comparison. Now let's get started with turning on the Apple Watch. So before I turn on the Apple Watch, I need to put the cable. So let's the band, not the cable. So I don't know how to open this. Oh, there you go. It's right here. And you open this. It's the documentation. And okay, you open this like this, and as you can see, you either can use the medium or you can use the small. I'll just go with the medium and large. Sorry, this is small and medium, this is medium and large. So I'll go with this, and there are clear instructions about how you can use this. Apart from this, I also bought a third-party stainless steel band, 44mm, similar to the one that I have for this watch. So it's just easy and convenient to use, because this thing is good, but it basically scratches and hurts my skin sometimes. So just as another option that you can have. Now let's put the cables. Right for now, I'm gonna put this one. This is gonna go in. So yeah, this is gonna go here. There you go. And the bigger one. So you put this cable like this, and there you go. Now it's not moving, so that's perfect. The Apple Watch got started while I was putting the cable, and it says to continue connect Apple Watch to its charger. So I'm gonna put this Apple Watch to the charger, and I'll see you guys in few minutes or maybe an hour. As you can see, I can see the warning. Here is the charger. So I'm gonna just put this back, and as you can see the lock sound, it's magnetic, and the watch has started charging, and now it's saying to connect the iPhone, but I'll do this a little bit later. I want it to get it charged so that I can also use it to activate the Sprint service on the Apple Watch.
A few moments later.
So rather than waiting, I just connected the charger to the battery pack, and I'm just gonna set this up. So I'm gonna click on that information icon or eye icon, and then click on English as my language, United States as the region. It says open the Apple Watch app on your iPhone and start tap pairing. So here's my iPhone. There you go. And now there you go, it already found the Apple Watch. I'm gonna click continue, and I just have to put it here, and it's gonna identify. There you go. And it says restore from backup or set up as a new Apple Watch. I'll do set up as a new Apple Watch. On which wrist do you wear the Apple Watch? I wear it on my left hand. I'll do left. It's saying connecting to Apple Watch. This may take a moment. There you go. There's a terms and conditions. I click on agree. And it's saying signing into your account. This may take a few minutes. There you go. I'll say use Siri. I'll say okay. It's saying Apple Watch share settings with iPhone for location services. Find my iPhone, Siri and analytics. I'll click OK. It's saying to set up a passcode. So I'll set up a passcode, and I entered it, and it's pretty much asking me Apple Heart Health Watch wanna look after. I'll say continue. It says pay Apple Pay on the Apple Watch. I'll say continue. I have the two cards, credit cards. I'll say continue. Now I'll say add this card later. Emergency SOS, click continue. Okay, so this is the place that I was waiting for, set up cellular. So I'll say set up cellular. It's pretty much loading the account. It's saying phone number and print, Sprint username and password. So I have the Sprint username and password, so I'm gonna enter. See, I entered my username and password. I'll click on go, and it's loading. There you go, unlimited Apple Watch plan for 15, and account will auto-pay receive $5 discount. I'll click next. Here is my address information. I'll click next for 911 registration. I'll accept the terms and conditions. I'll submit the order. There you go. Congratulations, your service plan was successfully activated. It may take a few minutes to complete all of the updates to the network. And here you go, how you can manage it. I'll press OK. I'll press continue. I'll say install apps. I'll say install all. And it says your Apple Watch is almost ready. So it is pretty much right now Amazon Watch Basics loading, and we'll give it some time to load all the data, and we'll come back.
A few moments later.
As you can see, it's almost done, like 50%, 90%, 95%, only left with 3 dots right over there. So it will pretty much be done, and I think it is restarting the Apple Watch right there. There is nothing on the screen. So it is pretty much restarting the Apple Watch. Oh, no, it was just down. There you go. Welcome. I'll press OK. So here is how you can set up the apps and everything. So I'm just gonna do infograph and check that one. And you can even set up different faces, which is awesome. You also have your cellular plan. It's gonna also show you how much data you use, passcode, and bunch of things. The feature that I'm most excited about with this Apple Watch is the ECG and how it does that. So I'm gonna wear the Apple Watch pretty much next to my old Apple Watch, and I'm gonna move this right over here, and I'm pretty much gonna put this here, and we are gonna check it out. What's the difference? As you can see, I'm measuring the heartbeat on both of the Apple Watch, and it pretty much is showing the same heart rate on both the Apple Watch, pretty precise. The other difference between these two Apple Watch is this has high number of RAM, almost 1 gig, while this has like 256 MB RAM or maybe 512. This has a single core processor. This has a dual core, a 4th gen processor for Apple Watch. Screen wise, this is 38 inch, this is 44 inch, because now you can see the edge like right over here. You cannot. Apart from that, this looks really bright, like screen wise. Form factor wise, it's pretty much the same, as you can see right over there. And I think that's all. And apart from that, this has GPS and LTE, so if you go on a workout, you can pretty much use your Apple Watch, and also you can answer the calls without your phone and use this Apple Watch without your phone, which is pretty cool. I was trying to find how to do ECG, but it seems like I have to update my Apple Watch because it's not on 5.1.2 version. So I'm gonna go back, I'm gonna go to the software update and pretty much download the update and install it, and then I'll show you the ECG feature. Actually, the 5.1.3 version of the Apple Watch is available, so I'm just gonna do download and install, and it's gonna ask me for the passcode. So I'm gonna finish all this process and see you in a bit.
A few moments later.
As you can see now, the version of the Apple Watch is 5.1.3. So now I'll go to the Apple Watch, click here, go to the ECG application, which is basically this one with the graph. Tap on it, and it pretty much says to set up ECG. Open the health app on your iPhone. So you go to your iPhone, go to health app. It's pretty much telling me set up ECG, so I'm gonna click set, and it's pretty much asking me for my date of birth, so I'm gonna enter my date of birth. Click continue, and it's pretty much click on continue again, and it's pretty much gonna find bunch of things. So sinus rhythm, atrial fibrillation, low or high heart rate, inconclusive. So please continue. It cannot detect a heart attack, cannot detect blood clots, it cannot detect other heart-related conditions. I'll press continue, and now recording an ECG typically takes 30 seconds. First, open the ECG app on your Apple Watch and rest your arm on a table or in your lap and hold your finger on the digital crown. So I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna press OK, and so there you go. The ECG does not show signs of atrial fibrillation. Check signs of attack and then press done. Now go to your phone. Here it says that ECG is recorded and I can see my ECG, sinus rhythm, and that's how you can record your ECG. I hope you like this video. If you do, please feel free to subscribe my channel by clicking on that red button just below. You can also click on the bell icon to get automatic notifications whenever I upload any videos. Once again, thank you and have a good one. Goodbye. See you soon.